Okay, this is probably clip 3. I've adjusted the white the exposure because of the brightness. So that's really cool. All right. So I'm learning how to play with a video camera again. Yay! Back to Thanksgiving. I'm going to pack bags while I do this. I hope you don't mind. Gail's in there she's making dinner. I don't know how to react to that. I'm so used to doing all the cooking. Now I've got Brussels sprouts I'm making, and I just microwave my sweet potatoes. I don't like all the extra gunk. I add it to it like a baked potato. Super simple. Anyway, Thanksgiving, and I'm grateful for all that, you know. I'm grateful that she's in there. She likes turkey, so she's doing that. And then she tells me that she doesn't like dark meat. Guess what that means? I got more soup makings. Whoop whoop! I like soup. I like soup. I just made chicken and rice with Bisquick-style dumplings. I like the bread dumplings. So good. With chicken legs. Super cheap and really good. Good stuff. So my mother taught me how to give thanks. And then this thing called The Secret came along, and it took all the things that my mother believed in and it turned them into one explanation for me called the Law of Attraction. So a lot of people misunderstand it, but the point is gratitude, heavy gratitude. The more you're grateful, and I mean truly, not just say it, I mean say it, you know, Mom said fake it till you make it, and I believe in that. So if you got to smile till you can really put on the smile and laugh, do it. However, okay, I can't do that. My knee's not working today. So, bear with me. I got to pull that one forward and move that one around. I'm hoping you can hear all this. Because then I don't have to stand facing the camera all the time. And yay, happy days. So, what am I doing? I'm moving things around so that I can get that bale over here. Because no matter how much space you do or don't have, when you pack it, you're still limited, you know. You have ways to do things. And you've got to kind of be careful here a little bit because I got some ailments like everybody else. Like so many, I shouldn't say everybody else, but so many that, you know, are my age. And so many, and you know, gratitude. I'm grateful that it took until I got to this point in my life before I'm starting to really, and I mean really, be affected and feel all of the crazy, you know, backlash from my having fun and being crazy most of my life. You know, riding motorcycles and my knee. I got into a wreck and somebody ran me over because he wasn't paying attention, and so on a motorcycle. Long story. Anyway, you know, I now have partial feeling in my knee down here and blah, 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 okay? Well, now I'm starting to feel that. My thumb and my finger, you know, I had, when I was dealing cards, I sprung a couple of ligaments there and had to have surgery. So not only does it look funny, but it's getting very weak when I pick things up. It's really pushing down like this. So that's, you know, I got bursitis in my shoulders and blah, 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 blah. And it's just blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It really is. Lower back issues. Who doesn't have those that's worked their butt off, you know? Oh, and then I arm wrestled too. So, you know, and so I broke my arm wrestling. I won first, and then I lost. I pinned and relaxed, and he went that way. Little guy. Anyway, it's a whole story for a whole nother time. So I have a spiral break on my arm. I'm feeling that, you know. So I'm starting to feel all these things from all my crazy antics when I was throughout my whole life, basically. And so I got to be careful the way I do things, you know. I'm grateful. There. It's stuck. I'm grateful that I'm not a child in the hospital with cancer. I'm grateful that I take the time to think about all of those children that have ailments way before time they ever should have. I still have all my limbs, you know. So I'm very, very grateful for all of that. I'm grateful for all of you that follow us and understand that there's a huge need for an organization, or organizations plural, that are a step before the rescues. You know, that there's a need for that. I'm very grateful for you people, because a lot of people out there, especially people that have no problem affording their horses and such, maybe they've never had, maybe they've been blessed with never having financial issues, you know. But there's those out there that have been able to afford things for a very long time, and then life happens. And it can happen overnight, within a blink of an eye. So I'm grateful, beyond grateful for what I have. Even though, you know, I live in an RV it's an older RV, but hey, it works. It's not completely falling apart. I'm grateful for that. I traded one of my motorcycles for it, plus another grand or two, whatever it was, $2,000, I guess. I can't remember. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for people like you and Gail that, that's not heavy enough, that believe that the cause that I've created for this area is worth helping, you know. I'm grateful for my piglet, who I never would have had, you know, because of a very, very bad situation with a little horse that had a nail in its hoof. We ended up with our sanctuary pig. I call him my buddy, and he is. He's my bud. I'm grateful for him. He makes me feel so good. I don't have to do anything for him, really. I mean, he doesn't expect anything but food. He does like attention. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that have made any donations to us, that believe that, you know, unlike some people that think almost 18 pounds, that's okay. It's not as heavy as I wanted it, but that's all right. That understand and believe that I'm not wasting your money on personal uses, you know. I'm grateful. You know, I don't have any utilities or rent that I pay right now. And let me tell you, that's a really hard thing for me, okay? I'm not a lech, I'm not a leech, and I don't like doing this. But for them, I do it. For your horses and my, you know, I say mine, they're not, I run CHH, okay? So I say mine because I take care of them as if they're mine. It's what I do. They're my god kids. Let's just put it that way, okay? They're my godchildren. I will take care of them as long as I need to, okay? I'm grateful for all of you. Cross your fingers, this will fit. Trying to get 20 pounds in here. Because, and I think I got 25, and oh my gosh. The barbed wire bra, here it goes. I'm grateful for all of you that have ever thought of running a nonprofit, an animal welfare organization, legally recognized, so that people don't think you're full of it. Oh Lord. But you know, just because you get that, I'm stuck. Ow, bad knee. Come on, baby. Let's go. There we go. Okay, that one was one too many. I'm grateful for all of you that understand, you know, you've taken that extra step, or I'm inspiring you to take that extra step and find out what it's like to do all this stuff first. I'm grateful for this weather today. It's cloudy. I like cloudy. We didn't have over high winds. We've got a breeze out there right now. I don't think this one's going to fit in the bucket. But I'm grateful I have those buckets for now. These are the feed buckets that hold these nets. Our nets are falling apart. I'm grateful I have them at all. Somebody told me, I've had a couple people I've heard say, my God, you can't get any more poor than you. And, you know, I don't agree. Look at me. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a shed for our hay for the horses. I mean, I'm blessed in any way you can imagine. You know, I got a car that runs really well. 2177, so 2183, 20, almost 22. That's 21 pounds makes up for the other one. They're getting fed once a day. We're changing their routine. So, now move that around so you don't get knocked over. I'm grateful for all these things. I'm grateful for every penny that gets donated, because 100 pennies makes $1, and 100 of those makes 100, and etc. and etc. So I'm grateful for those. I love it when people donate change. I love it. I love it. You know why? Because change makes change. Change makes change. It's the truth. So, in closing, a very, very, very happy gratitude day to all of you. If you agree with this,